This video is going to come across as whining, but it needs to be said. What's up? Welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. So on April 17th, Shelby unveiled the new Super Snake Mustang. One of the pinnacles in the Shelby lineup of the biggest, most badass Mustangs you can buy. And it's so not important. I am back from an unplanned hiatus. I dealt with my birthday, I dealt with some friends' birthdays, I saw Lutharo, and I just didn't really have time to go film. But we are back, baby, and today we're going to start complaining. So on April 17th, Ford and Shelby unveiled the new Super Snake Mustang, and I don't think this needs to exist. So I think I talked about this car back in this video, but here's the problem with the new Super Snake. Before we get into the problems with the new Super Snake, I just want to go over a brief history on it. So the Super Snake was originally unveiled back in 1967 on the Gen 1 Mustang platform, as being the most powerful and badass Mustang ever unveiled. Now Shelby did this again back in 2007, having a couple different engine spec options. One of them making 550 horsepower, one of them making a bit over 600 horsepower, and the big boy making 725 horsepower, using a Kenny Bell supercharger on that 5.4 liter V8. Now each time there was an upgrade in the Mustangs, there was an upgrade in power. It went from 725 to 750, but it ended up going up to 850 horsepower in 2013. But along with that, there was two other options, being the Super Snake 1000, making 1000 horsepower, and eventually actually being upped to 1200 horsepower. I love Super Snakes. I think they are so cool. They are super cool. And I just lost a bunch of subscribers. But in 2015, when Ford unveiled the S550 Mustang, Shelby unveiled a Super Snake for it. And this is where the problem started. You see, the Super Snake was always meant to be the big badass car for the Shelby GT500. So in 2015, when they just slapped the Super Snake badge on the Mustang GT, gave it a supercharger, and then called it Super Snake, is immediately when the Super Snake started to lose all credibility. Now yes, supercharging the new Coyote engines makes a vicious end results. They make over 700 horsepower so easily. I know. And the new one's no exception. The new one's making like 850 horsepower on a supercharged 5 liter V8 with a manual transmission. It's almost like getting an old Koenigsegg engine and cramming it into a Mustang. Which the old Koenigsegg engine kind of came from a Mustang, so it's kind of full circle. But my problem with this again is it's based off a Mustang GT. Not that there's anything wrong with Mustang GTs, you know I love them, but it's the fact that once again they're using a Mustang GT instead of the GT500 we've had for the past couple years. Makes this car feel like, once again, it's nothing special. Frankly, when Shelby started unveiling all these teaser photos, seeing the manual transmission and the GT500 wing, I was really hoping this would be a new GT350, using like a heavily modified Dark Horse engine to make something new and special for the GT350. But no, it's the slap together Super Snake. What annoys me about this is the Predator engine used in the GT500 makes power so well. We were seeing these things make like over 1,000 horsepower so early into their production run, almost before the general public really saw them in the wild. So use the GT500, god damn it. And you may see this as whining and nothing more, but it'd be a lot like Dodge getting the new Charger, putting the Hellcat badge on it, and then keeping the 6-cylinder in it, modifying the 6-cylinder, maybe making like 700 horsepower, but keeping the 6-cylinder in. It's trying to cash in on something special without actually making something special. You have Celine, you have Roush, you have so many tuning companies making incredible supercharged Mustang GTs. So the fact that Shelby's coming out and making another supercharged Mustang GT doesn't scream anything special for me. Especially seeing some of these tuning companies that don't have the name recognition that Shelby does, making the exact same power Shelby's making for what's going to be a fraction of the cost. It's loudly making it seem the Shelby doesn't matter. Now, once again, I love Ford, I love Shelby. They have so many cool cars in history, but this is the one I just think doesn't matter at all. And if this ever gets to Ford or Shelby, I love the cars you make. Just this one is the one I have to complain about. So we're going to keep this video short, but I want to know, what do you think? Do you think that the new 2024 Shelby Super Snake is a legitimate Super Snake and I'm just full of crap? Or do you agree with me and this is nothing more than a Mustang GT that's been heavily modified? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed what you've seen. I tend to post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I'll see you later.